Alright guys, back for another technical analysis for Bitcoin and everything else. Well, it's been quite a while since we had a technical analysis video. We were quite busy with our other ventures, particularly with the advisory. If you notice, right? If you visit our website, we do a lot of fintech one-stop services. We're working with Web2 projects, traditional companies that want to go into Web3, or just simply Web3 companies, blockchain projects that want to accelerate. And so we've been doing a lot of that. So less so on our YouTube channel, especially not technical analysis. And so I just wanted to touch base on what happened in the market, right? Previously, this is just I haven't done any new TA since then, and we were saying it was going to go to 40k or 44, 48. So what really happened, right? When I pointed that out, it wasn't going to be 100%. So everything had a probability, and I had specifically said in our previous technical analysis that when certain criteria are met, this could happen. But really, what it didn't happen because it didn't follow the situation. So because we retested, we broke out, and that was the end of the prediction, right? If you notice here, we have an inverse head and shoulder, which is a reversal pattern. So if you notice that, then that's a good sign, right? But of course, it depends on which timeline or time frame you're looking at. I saw that on the daily, right? This is the head and shoulder right here, and boom, you're out of there. And that 200, the 21 bounced off of the 200 SMA, simple moving average, and so that is a support. So if it pierced through, then it went downwards, then yeah, that would be bearish. But and I did say many times that we could be bouncing off of this bottom trend line, and so we did just that. You see, we went up and down and up, and we went past that. We got support, went back up, and once we were back up, that target of 44, 48k no longer exists, at least not in the short term. This could still happen. We could keep going like this. It could either break out or we could break down. So the market decided to break up instead, right? Or at least stay within the symmetric triangle. So that's just a recap of what really happened, right? You could go into more analysis on if could we have seen it, or expected it. Yeah, we could have, right? Because there's right here, if you notice, a or you could do it here or here, rising or ascending triangle, right, like that. So right, if you just follow that logic, we would have hit our target. Now that's just a bull flag, and we broke out again. So I didn't feel the urgency to produce another video because technical analysis is not really our main flagship business, right? So now the next target would now be did we say we could be back at 68k, right? I did say that because this is the thing we were drawing, right? I did say we're going to be back at 68k, right? We are back at 68k now. So you don't need too much fancy TA to do this, right? You just look at a lot of confluences, right? And you can look at many different time frames to do that. All right. So okay, what's going on now, right? In the bigger time frame, bigger picture, right? We still have to just heed the idea that we are in this symmetric triangle in a much longer time frame. Well, not much to say either, right? It's the same thing. Whether it's the weekly or the monthly or the daily, it's the same thing. And now you see we're back at 2.79. We were at 1 point ish, right? We were down here 1.52. And we can do this. This is a bull flag. We broke out. So we can measure that. And we have a long way to go. But that is a long one to go. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this is would that happen? Maybe we can't say for sure not, right? So the market is back in full recovery. Injective not quite. Casper is still pretty good. Total market cap. Well, I remember I did say if we breach the 2 trillion, we will head back down to this point. And we did 1.9, and then the next support right here. And we're doing exactly the same as Bitcoin. So not to fear, any guys. Short term, if you're looking for like a scope, we can look at short term. I stopped really looking at the short term because I don't do as much leverage trading these days due to the business. Right, so we have that. We broke out of this, well, but you can still continue. Right, we can break out of this symmetric triangle. I would say it's unlikely, but you never know. It's could happen, right? Now, what's with this, right? We had multiple flags here that broke out of that a little. Now I see a more ascending triangle, and then the measured move would be right here. Right now we broke out of this ascending triangle. We have to retest, come back here to see if actually it will stay above 67.6. If so, we're heading to 72. But we might be stuck at 70k, 70.8 or lower because there are resistances. Now a fib wouldn't do anything, but a volume profile would do. So right now we are here, right? So let's draw a couple volume points. So we have, let's do rectangle. So we have this section here. I would say that's enough for, like, that's enough. And then with a tinier one right here. That's pretty much it. Now if we do the 1 hour time frame, we can do the same thing here. So we are here, the next node right here, a smaller one. So these are key areas to watch out for. If we do break above each of these, then we can look for the next target. 68k again. We are here, so we are within this little support or volume node. Slightly higher than that, we're above it. So if we break that, we're going to 69 to closer to 70, and the next one will be 70.8 to 71. Okay, so that's something to look for. And bearish scenarios, let's look at some right here. Right, we could do like a little Bart Simpson. We could do something like this and back down, because if this support doesn't hold, then we could go back down, possibly even touch the 200 SMA for the for the 1 hour. Stokes are a little high, so that could mean we need some cooling off. But it's Sunday night coming to Monday morning, or Asia Monday morning, so it could be volatile. But of course, the thing about the whole Biden pulling out, some may see it as bullish, and so the rally, the market moved today. What else? Volume is pretty good for Sunday, right? Stokes were setting for 15-minute, which is not bad at all. If this could do that, revert, come back down and start over. I don't see many bearish movements, but it could happen. Anyhow, like, this is the short term. Now, the longer term, let's get rid of these for now. Longer term, we could really, I would say these moving averages are a little far apart, so which they need to meet somehow. So these 50, 80, and 100 could go like this. The 21 and the 200 could go like that. Then we could go for a move up or down. because we are in the middle of this symmetric triangle. We could go both ways, right? But notice that 56k is pretty good for a support. We could do like a red here, and then 53k is like our new bottom. So that's this region we can survive, right? So right now I don't see it going to 48k or below 50, but this could change in a week or two. Alright guys, that's the technical analysis for this week, and maybe even the next 2 weeks, depending on if there's anything interesting, we will cover that. Until next time, make sure you like and subscribe and follow our social media. We're on X as well, and make sure to turn on your notification, and I'll see you in the next video.